Go live. So listen,
Uh,
y'all, we're back, and we don't know if this is actually working. We don't know if there's some issues with StreamYard due to the fact of the weather, Hurricane Ida. We just don't know what's going on. So if we can have a couple of people that can kind of tell us how the connection is going. I know that we have a few people that are on the outside that monitors our that keep monitoring how we're doing and things of like that nature. So I'm just trying to wait on a couple of viewers to come on to tell us if that connection is better before we move further in the show. So what's up? We see that we have a few viewers. Hopefully they can hear us. Mimi, how are you?
yes.
You're okay?
I'm good, honey. I'm good. I'm dry now.
You
It
drive
was
to
rainy and
raining. So I'm hearing that we have, they're saying much better. So we have a good connection. So listen, y'all, we were ready
oh,
to put the show
okay.
on for
Well, let's
tomorrow, but we're going to go ahead and go with it. So listen, I don't know if I should read the letter two again or if I should just skip over letter two or what should I do, Mimi? What do you want
let's
me to
do
do?
number two again. Do two again, just in case folks
I,
ain't here. So ask them did they hear the first one at all?
did y'all hear the first letter at all? Somebody says we hear you. Much better. They're saying much better. So we're just going to go on with letter two. All right, Mimi? So letter two says, kiss me. Dear Monty and Mimi, I'm going to keep this short and
Yeah.
sweet. So I've been talking to this guy for about 3 months and he won't kiss me on the lips. However, he doesn't mind my lips in other places, if you know what I mean. I love the intimacy of kissing. It really turns me on. What do you think is up with this guy? Sincerely, show me you love me. Mimi, fix your face.
So, like I had said, oh, I'm sorry. So, like I stated in the call, y'all probably didn't hear me. This dude, to me, it can be a couple of things going on. He might just he might have been a sex worker, because they don't believe in, in getting intimate. Um, he also might be um down low because it's all kind of them little dumbass rules that folk have to say, as long as you ain't, if you, as long as you can sleep with them, but as long as you ain't kissing them on the mouth and you ain't, you're not doing like shit that you would do with a woman, like cuddle and all that type of stuff, then
But Mimi, we don't
maybe,
know if this
you
is two
know,
men. We don't know if this is two men. Nothing alludes that these are two men. It could be a woman that the dude don't want to kiss. I know several
oh,
men. I know several men that just don't like
oh,
kissing.
well, that's true.
They don't like kissing.
Then now, if it's now, that's what. So let's do this. That would be to for me if there was a guy on guy. That would allude to me that the gentleman is on the down low, and if it's a guy and a girl, she's just not the one he's into.
Yeah, or he's just not a kisser. And you have to realize they've been only dating for 3 months.
Yeah,
What's up, Georgia? So kissing is very intimate for
yes,
me.
it
For me.
is. It for
But
me too.
so let me say this: with COVID, I mean, kissing has went to a whole nother level. Some people don't want to kiss anymore. Some people scared to kiss. Some people
But
trying
if
to
I'm
protect
if I ain't
their
kissing your mouth, I ain't kissing nothing else. You really think this is.
That's how you feel.
Uh-huh.
So if you can't get a kiss on the lips,
Hell no. Yeah. Oh, you ain't treat me like no trick. Hell no.
so if they can't kiss you on the lips, it's a no for the rest.
Yep.
Deshaun say, period.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
I mean, so I really want this person. Maybe they need to have a conversation. I'm all about communicating. So maybe they need to have a conversation with this person and let them know that, kissing is very important. If it's important to you, you need to stress to that person that it's very important. And if that person, Jay said, well, but so If it's not important to the other person as it is important to you, then you may want to reconsider those 3 months. 3 months is not a long time to have invested in a relationship.
Hell no. But my thing is, if ain't nobody kidding, but what y'all been doing?
What you mean? What they've been doing?
Because I'm thinking everything start with a kiss. So what you just jumped to get blowjobs and licking on stuff? Like what was the segue?
Listen, maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's what people doing.
So they
Slobbing
went
knowledge.
after they done went on a date, they gave a hug, and then the next time they saw each other, it's just like take your pants off. What?
That could be very true.
How this happen?
I mean, I don't know, Mimi. I don't know.
What? I propose. And we need to have a. I don't know if we got to get some when you bring the people on and put a shadow over their face like like the news do with people that be snitching and stuff. Maybe you do that and get some of these people on that write these letters because I need some more. I need some more information because that I don't understand how that happens.
Well, I mean, for some people,
How you just jump straight to it? Like what's happening in between? They know.
so the person didn't say they didn't kiss on the lips. So maybe they kissing on the neck or the ear. Maybe it just leads to that.
That's okay. This is my thing. So the natural progression, boy meets boy, girl meets girl, boy
They got
meets girl. Whatever your thing is, no judgment. You got on a date. Maybe first date you're a little conservative. You give a little hug or y'all go on. Then y'all having another date. So now this, because the second date, that means it's some interest. So after the second and third date, don't nobody just go and just move your head to the side or kiss you on the neck or start nibbling on your ear. That shit is strange.
Maybe.
Because the kiss for me lets me know if we have. So if we have got a first date and we established that, it's going to be a second date, that means we have some sort of chemistry. The kiss lets you know if the sex might be interesting. It lets you know if you got sexual chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you know. A kiss for me it's a make or break. If your ass can't kiss, that means you can't do nothing else.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh wow! You put a lot of weight on your kiss.
Because if you can't kiss, that means your coordination and shit is like if you got too much tongue or too much, I don't do like a whole bunch of sloppy stuff. So yeah. That's the natural segue. So I want to know how did they just jump from going to dinner and then somebody sucking somebody dick? I don't.
Debbie said I only kiss people I like. If I just want the wang, I ain't kissing.
How do you do that?
Angela said the kids is normally the kiss. She meant to say the kiss is normally the spark that lights the flame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you don't. So how we just
gotta be right. It's gotta be right.
Yeah, we just gonna jump on in there. Debbie, so I'm talking to you right now. So if you just want the penis, I'm gonna try to, how do you how do you do that? You just tell them that's what you want. You just turn over and y'all don't look each other in the face or what is it?
So do you think that you can be intimate with your eyes? I'm asking a question.
Hey, I wish somebody would stare me down. I'd be like this nigga having a stroke. What is happening?
I say, come here.
If they pull a schlong and it's on, if I like the guy and want more than a lunch.
A hunch. I'm gonna kiss him. More than a hunch. You know, back in the day, that's what they used to call it, hunching.
Oh, okay. So so you give him the cooch for you kiss him?
Oh, fix your face, girl.
I want to know because I mean, okay, I'm different people. She the first one I've
You
met
know
like
what?
that.
Different folks. I mean, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
people
but I'm still
say yes, sure
okay.
do, sure
All
do.
right, there
I
we
mean,
go. All right. This
happily.
is fine.
Fix your face, is Ashton. So listen, you don't kiss it, and you know what? So here's the thing, and I saw this message go
No,
up a
you
few.
don't kiss everybody, but you don't give your cooch to everybody neither. Don't take your clothes off. I got to like your ass. I'm not. Mm-mm.
uh, so this is the thing I saw Sandra say with COVID and everything the way it is. You know, no. I mean, and for some people, it is really, really important. You know about COVID, but you know, I said a few shows ago, you have to treat.
With COVID, but you getting naked and y'all hopping.
Mimi, listen. Listen, everybody don't have to kiss.
Okay.
Mimi, but we know now that you like to kiss. You're a kisser.
Yeah, that's a prerequisite. With nothing else is happening before that.
So if they don't kiss you, if they wait. Let me add. Let's get clarification. Can they just walk up and just like, you know, or does it have to be one of them? You know, what does it have to be?
Do that again. Does it have to be what?
Can it be like, or does it have to be?
I want all that. You don't stick your tongue in nobody's mouth right away. You can't. Mm, I ain't swapping
But
no
you can
food.
have that, you know, what's up, baby?
Yeah, honestly, a simple like I'm gonna tell you what'll really get me. Child, they kiss me on my forehead. Oh my God.
Your forehead.
Woo! Yeah, that's some old school stuff there.
Leslie
Hmm.
said, I can't imagine kissing a Wayne before kissing the lips.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. And I ain't kissing no wang unless the wang is paying lots of bills in my house. Cause I don't like to do it. So
Debbie said,
that's
I love to kiss. Now,
I
my
do.
nigga, I kiss him, but if I'm just dating, not exclusively you, not kissing on me, falling all in love. So I think that does. I think for some people, when you kiss a person, that means you're falling in love. But if you're already in love with a person, do you have to kiss them all the time?
It's no, it's different for me. I got to.
Because
Yeah, I
I
can.
can show you love without just slobbering all in your mouth all the
Well,
time.
that's not to me. That's not showing love. That's showing
Oh,
some.
Sandra, you all freak too. Sandra said, I don't like a forehead kiss. All
Yeah,
right.
forehead kisses. That's
Ashley said, no.
sexy. I like a bit of a dance.
A
I'm
dance.
not one. I ain't gonna just jump straight to it. You got to get in here first.
So, like, my thing with kissing, I like to, I don't know if I should even say this, but I like to kiss a person like every part of their lips. So I'm going to start right here and it's going to be slow pecks and stuff. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
me.
that's intimacy.
But you know what? If I'm in love with you, I don't have to kiss you all the time. I don't have to. I mean, I know that we kiss when we're leaving and things like that, but I just don't have to walk up and just go, oh, I don't have to do that. Sometimes it may just be one of them days that we just gonna get in the bed and be like, say what's up. Bam.
No, no, that's never gonna happen here.
Mimi said,
Mhm.
Mimi said that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's move on to the next letter. Dear Montee and Mimi, I have a coworker that has a problem. I mean, she is sweet as pie and will do anything for you. However, her kitty ain't fresh. From the time she arrives at work until she leaves, the scent of dead tuna flows from door to door, knocking on the doors of the offices that are closed and crawling under the door that won't open. The problem is that no one would tell her that her kitty cat stinks. I have low key reported her to HR. I have talked to management. I've even left feminine hygiene products in the bathroom, hoping that she would want to take some home and fix it, but to no avail. Nothing has happened as of yet, and she has been working for the company for 6 months. She brought this smell with her. Now, her work ethic is amazing, and I wish that I could stand to be close enough to her to learn a few things. I just can't bear the smell. Me being a black trans woman, I don't know if she will be able to take me approaching her as she is a cis woman. They don't take too kindly to trans women trying to give them pointers. But my issue still lies with that no one would tell her the truth. What do I do? Do I keep letting her kitty speak for her? Or do we find a muzzle? Or do we finally put a muzzle on that bitch and move forward? A concerned cis.
What I would do, because that is a very that's a touchy subject. Now I would have just said something to her, but I'm different. And I know everybody's not gonna be able to do that. They're not. But the thing is, if she smells like that, she might need an antibiotic. It might not be just soap and water. I mean, for real, she might have a little issue.
Oh my gosh.
She might be nose blind too. You don't know her ass bringing like that because she with her all the time. So I would might leave a note like, "Hey, are you okay? Because you know you might have it smells like you might have an infection."
Sandra said it could be the medicine she's taking. I heard that before.
Or it
She need
could
to go.
be that she might dude might have gave her a little what is it called, trichomonas, that she might have a little
Oh my
bacteria
gosh.
causing that smell. Yeah.
Oh, oh my gosh. This girl said it's knocking on the doors of the offices that are closed and crawling under the doors that won't
Yeah,
open.
no. Now you have to, because if HR, this is my thing. If HR doesn't say anything, then yes, somebody, because that's a volatile work environment.
This right here is horrible.
Yeah,
And so, you know,
she's just gonna have to say something to her. Because obviously she doesn't know.
but Mimi, if it's ringing through the office like that,
Let me
now,
tell you, I had this lady last year. Me and this guy worked. It was uh it was a really busy Saturday, and we worked. It wasn't like, I think a year before last. And we worked. It was a Saturday night, and we worked my bar together because it was that busy. And I have a reputation for smelling good. Where I'm working. This lady came up to the bar, honey. When I tell you that thing was so right, it jumped over the bar and came back where we was, and I said, as soon as she walked up, I was like, "Whoa, what? Oh shit!" I wanted to ask him, "Is you dying?" And he going, I said, and he kind of, because when somebody's funky, because everybody start doing this, because they trying not to get that smell up in their nose. So everybody was like, looking around like, what the fuck is that? So I hurried up and made. I don't think I even charged her for her drink because I just wanted her to go away. Um, And I turned to the guy behind the bar. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Did you just smell that lady?" This bastard gonna say, "Oh shit, I thought it was you. I was about to take you off the no fuck list." I said, he said, "Cause you fine and everything," but I said, "Now you been back here with me all day all night. You just smelled it, and it just went away." So sometimes people don't know.
They don't know it smell.
Some people don't know.
Oh my gosh.
You know, because being nose blind, that's a real thing.
Junie told me that there was a lady on his job that smelled like that. She told the ladies it was the medicine she had to take that made it that smell. Don't know how true it was, but that's what she said. You know, and
I'm
so my
not to get off that medicine. I'm sorry. I know. Uh-uh.
my thing is this. There is a with this female right here, she's a trans woman, and she's going to tell a cisgendered woman that her cootie cats stink. The first thing that this cis woman is going to say, which is a straight woman or uh,
Yeah,
born female, is going to say back to the transgender woman, "You don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got one. No, I mean, it's gonna go real left."
it's gonna go less. But what else is she supposed to do? She's done. She took all the proper channels. She went to HR. You know, repeatedly. If HR don't do nothing, what are you to do? You supposed to just suffer in the office? You can't even close the door because she said the thing creep up under through the crack. I'm not working. I ain't working like that.
So
You
what
can't
you
even
gonna tell
open your damn
her?
mouth because you can taste it. Sometimes shit smells so bad you can taste it.
Listen, there
And
was a
I wouldn't want to taste that.
there was I shouldn't even say it. I ain't gonna even say that because that's gonna open a whole other can of worms for me.
Oh, God,
Oh,
say you already said it now.
I have smelled somebody's breath that smelled so bad, and it smelled like they was boo booing out their mouth,
Yeah, they might have stomach issues.
and they would always get in your face about how you doing.
Oh
This
yeah, they folks with breath, they talk real. Yeah, they talk real expressive. It's yeah.
take her to the ladies' room and have a heart to heart. So and then Linda, you face the risk of going to HR because if she reports her to HR and saying that she's harassing her or made her feel some type of way, it can open a case for the transgender woman. So this is my thing.
Anonymous letter. Write the letter. I mean, that's hey, try it.
Tell
Say,
her
hey,
to watch this segment on the show. We are in about what 10 15 minutes into the show. Fast forward if you don't want to hear nothing else, but she needs to fast forward to this part of the show and she can hear us telling her, "Baby, listen, you have an odor that is offensive to everyone in your office. It is a suggestion that you set in a tub of bleach
no,
water.
no, then you no,
Mimi,
Judy.
it's beyond soap and water. She needs some bleach because
I
if she's
said
feeling that
ask
bad,
it
put some
by the audit.
Lysol,
I
put
don't
some.
care what you put on the outside. If that shit ain't right on the inside, it's gonna be funky. Soon as you take your ass up out that damn bleach. But write her a letter, said sugar. I don't think you are right. I think you need to go to the doctor. And I think this smells like you smell like you might have an infection. I'm not sure if you've been, to your gynecologist or whatever, but I think you need to go get that checked out because people are talking. Signed, concerned coworker.
You have heard Mimi speak.
That's the best way to do it. My mother is HR. That's the best way to handle it
So what? Let
without
me ask
it
the
being
question. And
being
I
messy.
know, I know that as time has progressed, they say that vinegar and water is not good for the feminine body. But
First of all, you shouldn't be doing no damn dish. Your cooch is like a self cleaning oven. You got to hey.
evidently, her
You
cleaning
take
button is
out some
off.
shit that you need, and it's gonna cause you trying to make it smell better, and you gonna make it smell worse.
If it can get any worse than what she already got, they need to bury her.
That's why I just said antibiotic. Can we try the anonymous letter first?
Let's try the anonymous letter, y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody, whoever this woman is, send her an anonymous letter. Let her
And
know
yeah.
vinegar and water will strip away your good bacteria and give you a yeast infection. Okay, so
Because
listen.
it's really no nice way to say it face to face. She's going to be offended. If that's why HR hasn't said anything, because she's going to be offended, and she's a good worker, so they really don't want to lose this bitch. So the best thing to do is, and honestly, especially she's a good worker, and if she come and try to have her appearance together, so she probably done showered and did all kinds. I had a client like this years ago. She would tell me, she said, I shower at night and I shower in the morning, and her tail was it was bad. So yeah,
Wow.
you
All
it,
right,
it,
you
it can
got
be
it.
infection. So I would just have them, just write her a nice letter. You know, spray it a little perfume. Um, and just say, hey, we concerned that you might have some medical issues that you don't know about. So you might want to go get yourself checked out because the you are just your privates are letting out an unpleasant aroma.
All right, there you have it. The
Yeah.
next letter says, read at your own risk.
Oh shit.
Right. Dear Monty and Mimi, I want to tell you that I think you both are amazing and beautiful people. I think that the platform you have could be used in a more positive way. Oh, shoot.
It's
The way
okay.
that Mimi, the way that Mimi goes on and on about church is ridiculous and downright horrible. Her
Okay.
mouth is foul and it takes away from her true beauty. The fact that she really has this attitude that she does not care what people think of her is totally wrong. And as a mother, it causes me to question her true mothering techniques. She says one thing at 1 minute, but when it comes to her kids, she tries to find a way to protect them and keep them innocent. Girl, stop. Your kids are just as bad as the next ones. You, Monty, should really go back to church. I have noticed that since you've been hanging out with Mimi, her cussing ways have fallen on your lips. The fact that you claim to be an ordained reverend in the church and still live the way you do is questionable to us all. You're a father, and from what I see, it appears that you're pretty good. You're a pretty good one. However, looks can be deceiving. You keep playing with women and men. Make up your mind, sir. Choose one. Stay with one. I mean, isn't this your second divorce? The problem lies within you, sir. I,
Sounds sincerely, church folk. This is the
wait,
that's
wait,
the
wait,
motherfucker I'm
wait,
talking to right
wait,
there.
wait,
Go
wait, wait,
ahead.
wait. I hope that others like me will take the time to write in and attempt to help you both see the light and stop you from spreading hate, lies, and thoughts of your homosexual language and all over the internet. Please don't forget that it was a church that prayed for you, and you will need a church one day when you close your eyes. Tired of your ways, a true mother.
Okay, well, sugar, all you have to do, whoever you are, anonymous, ma'am, all you have to do is simply, I don't know if you're an older woman or it's an off button on your phone. You can just click off. That's all you have to do. Or you can go and um, whatever it is you were doing before 8 o'clock, you can just not stop and just keep on doing it and not tune in because clearly you don't watch our show if you think we operate in anything other than love. Sometimes truth, it hurts. And ma'am, uh, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna use this I'm gonna choose my words very carefully. Um, you sound like you a church folk that I normally talk about. Full of shit. Definitely. What Debbie said. But the thing is, like you stated, I really don't give a shit what you think about me. I'm not fucking you. You're not helping me pay no bills. So, what you have to say, I really don't give a fuck. It's okay. You are, and I respect the fact that you have an opinion.
Mm,
And that's what it is. It is your opinion.
I
And
ain't
just
got hot,
like
girl.
when Monty and I on this show,
Add back on, baby. Because
um,
I got hot.
with Monty and I on this show, these are our opinions.
Mm.
Period. That's what it is. And when you don't like it, all you have to do is log off and go do some other shit. The next time you write a letter, I want you to sign it peekaboo bitch. Because that's what you
All
can't
right.
throw stones and hide your hands. Now the difference between you and I is when I say something, I'm not gonna say it behind your back. I'm gonna say it to your face, and I stand with it.
Mimi, you have answered. Can I answer?
Oh, I ain't finished.
Okay.
I ain't finished. And for you to question my mothering skills, ma'am, or sir, I would like to see the product that you have turned out, and that's all. There you
You
go.
got
Hmm.
all right. So Monty Mimi has addressed her part of this letter.
Yeah. I
Let
think
me
I addressed both of our parts, but
you
it's
did.
okay.
You
Cause
did.
that's her, she's church folk. Cause the only people that get offended when I say church folks is the motherfuckers I'm talking about. Mm.
So let me address my part. They say that I should go back to church. I ain't never left the church. I just look at church a whole nother way. That's who I am now. I let a church dictate who I was to love and how I was supposed to act for so many years. And I refuse to let a building dictate how and who and where and what I'm supposed to do in my life. Never again. I don't operate like that. So, as far as going back to church, what church? What church are you referring to? Is it a church that you attend? Is it a church that you want me to attend? What church? Give me the name of the church that you want me to visit, and sure, I'll show up.
Your ass ain't going out that bitch just, I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever this is, she has invited people to church. They not going. They like, yeah, no.
In fact, if you send us to church, I'll post it on my site, and I'll post it on this site, and we'll all come to your church.
We
Okay?
not, I'm not coming to her church. You speak for yourself. No, because what she already talked about, I can tell ain't nobody. It's 10 people in the church and they all related to her. Like I just said before, it's probably her uncle playing the drum and the bass at the same damn time. And she probably doing leading praise and worship. And her brother probably the pastor.
So listen,
I'm
and it
not
says,
going to the church. You already know. If a homosexual ain't a minister of music, I'm not. It's already, and I mean that.
it says, I have noticed that since you've been hanging out with Mimi, her cussing ways have fallen on your lips. I've been knowing Mimi for 6 years. You've just been now preview to the relationship that Mimi and I have. So that's fine. Angela says, how does she know so much about you guys? Sounds personal. It really does. And then it
That's
says,
not this is a peekaboo bitch. This is a fan. Yeah. This is a fan.
and so then they say that the fact that you claim to be an ordained reverend in the church and still live the way you do is questionable to us. No, don't. I don't claim. I have the
Hold on.
credentials.
How do you live? Who is this?
I don't know. I have credentials. I have a degree. I have credentials. So no, it's not a claim. It's a fact. It is a fact. And so therefore, there's nothing else to prove about that. And then it says the way that I live is questionable to us all. I don't know how I live. I live very well. So maybe.
Child, this is a hateful peekaboo bitch here.
And it says you're a father, and from what I see, it appears that you're a pretty good one. Thank you. However, looks can be deceiving. They can. You keep playing with women and men. No. I have had a woman before. I've had several women before, and I can have a woman now if I want one. I just choose not to have one because I am an openly gay ordained reverend, and I'm proud of that. So yeah, it says make up your mind to choose one. I did. I've been with a man. I
Can I say something real quick? We need to cut this off. Ma'am or sir, fuck you very much. Um, Thank you for watching. And next time, because I know you're gonna keep on watching because that's what peekaboo bitches do. Um, yeah. So let's go on to the next letter because we spent enough time on this.
NC. Mimi said, let's move on. So we gonna move on. It is my second divorce though. It is.
Shit, mine too.
If they said a problem lies within me, you could be right. Maybe it does. Maybe it
Let's
does lie
to
within me.
this bitch. We have spent too much time
Okay.
on it.
Moving on. Moving on. A love of my own. It says, I've been seeing this man for about a year now. He's everything I wanted. He's cute, has a banging body, has a great job, makes me laugh, and the sex with him on a scale from 1 to 10 is an 11. The only thing is, the guy's married and has no plans in the near future to get a divorce from his wife. He told me that he didn't want to get a divorce right now because he didn't want to do that to his two young kids. However, he always makes himself available to me. We don't really go on dates around town, but he comes over to my place often and takes me on a trip. Lately, though, I've just been feeling our relationship the way it is isn't enough. I want more. I want to go out in public on dates. I want to be able to take pictures with my boyfriend. I want to roll over in the middle of the night and see him sleeping peacefully instead of him making a mad dash for the exit to get home. Plus, I'm starting to feel bad for his wife. I guess I'm writing to ask, what do you think I should do? I've asked my friends, but I don't think they get it. Sincerely, I need more.
What she should have signed is sincerely ambitious side chick.
But wait. You call him something else.
Oh, ambitious relationship.
I didn't write this letter, Mimi.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Not
I
side
didn't write
chick.
this letter, Mimi.
Yeah.
Leslie, is this your story? Leslie, you got a married man?
Oh shit. I'm joking. I need some water. Mm.
Leslie said she didn't write this letter. But you called them something else. What do you call the side?
Relationship assistance. Yes.
Okay.
So that's an ambitious relationship assistant.
Okay.
So um I need folks to realize now I don't knock anybody's situation because I really believe that a lot of marriages that I know of are together all these years because they've had relationship assistance. Now, of course, the wife didn't know about it, but they had it helped out for that time or whatever. Okay, but um, men are never going to tell you, when they meet you, oh, I'm happy, everything is great, the sex is good, I love my wife, and be like, okay, but nobody's gonna tell you you just want to be my side chick. They're gonna lie to you the same way they lying to her.
Mhm.
So they have to make it sound like um it's trouble at home. But
Mhm.
he's leaving to go home. And that's where he stays. And that's who he is. He's telling you the truth, which means he could take you or leave you. The wife is the one that he wants. I'm not, no, 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 and I'm not saying that that's what he wants Emotionally, I'm saying it might be a thing. He don't want to fuck up, with the kids. He don't want his pockets hit with that alimony and that child support. I mean, either way, it's still that's what he wants. I'm
Right.
not saying that it's for a righteous reason. It
Mhm.
can be because he's already selfish. We are already established that, but for whatever reason, that's the relationship that he needs to stay inside. So the fact that you are wanting more, what you're going to have to do is if you want him, you're going to have to keep it the way it is. If you want more, you're going to have to end and get somebody that is actually emotionally and physically available.
So this is my question to this person. I need more. You knew that he was in a situation when you realized that his body was banging, he was cute, and he had a great job. He makes you laugh. And the sex with him was a scale of 11. You've had it more than one or two times to even compare from what a 1 to a 10 to know that it's an 11. So for you to come into the relationship and say that you need now, selfish of you. You laid down in the very beginning of this relationship and you were willing to accept him for what he was in the beginning. Your hopes was that you could change this man's mind by being available the way that you were. As Mimi has stated, and this is one time that I agree with Mimi,
Because we don't never agree.
a relationship assistant.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if this man is getting up out of his bed when you have finished doing the things that you are doing and he is going home, that's what that is. I had a conversation with a couple of my friends today, and we were talking about what's up, Felicia? We were talking about the fact that when you go through a divorce or how it's cheaper to keep her and things of that nature. One of my friends said that, her husband already know that if they decide to separate, it's cheaper to keep her. It's
Yeah.
cheaper for him to go out there and do his dirt, but he better come home because they are 30 years in. They're 30
Yeah.
years into this relationship. Not only does he have to pay her alimony, but she gets half his retirement. Not
Yeah.
only does she get half his retirement, but she gonna get some more stuff.
Yeah.
So it is cheaper to keep her. But then, ma'am, for you to say that you want more, you didn't want more in the beginning, baby. So how can you come back now and say that
She
you want?
did want more. She was just hoping that her coochie was magical, and it's not. It do the same thing that everybody else's do
What it do,
if
Mimi?
it's working properly.
If it ain't this woman that we read about earlier, that don't do the same thing that everybody else do. Because that one talk.
But
That
I
one.
mean, that's the thing. No, that one was yelling. But it's the thing. It's a lot of women really believe that what's between their legs is going to change,
I mean,
and it does not. It don't make them. It don't make them stay. It don't make them take care of their kids. It don't make them act right. Lord knows it don't make them act right. So
it don't make them straight either. It don't
no,
make them straight.
it
You know,
don't.
so many women have told me, "Oh, you just ain't had the right one yet. If I put this thing on you, you gonna be no boo." That's
Yeah.
many have tried. They have tried, and that's not what it is. No, 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 no. Jazzy says, plus Karma has everyone's address. Her, see, ain't gold plated. She'll get her turn. You know, You're right. Karma is something. I mean, it comes back around to you. My suggestion to you is if you're happy in what you have, the more will run him away. If you start telling him you want more, he's going to replace you with another relationship assistant or get another assistant.
Or you gonna be the bitch that's at home while he out fucking somebody else.
So my thing is, if you're happy with what you have, he taking you on trips and things of like that nature, then go get you a relationship assistant that you can take a picture with. If a picture is all you need, and you want to roll over in the middle of the night and see him sleeping, go get your dog, get your baby. You can watch a baby sleep. You can watch a dog sleep.
No, she need to this one right here because this one is lying has lied to herself, and I know a lot of women like this. They act like this is something they can handle. You know, I'm gonna play the game just like the men, and we not men. We
Mm-hmm.
not. We not built like that. You can try to start it off like that, but then you can if you keep laying with a man, or you're going to catch feelings. So what needs to happen if this is what you truly want, somebody that you know is available and you want your own relationship, this is something you just gonna have to end. It's not going to turn out well for you at all.
It's not. And you've been with him for a year. So my thing is either you continue because the year is not, it's not going to get better. It's going to stay the same because he's not going anywhere.
It's gonna get worse for her because she is
Because your
in
feelings are
love
too
and
involved.
she's ambitious. So what's gonna end up happening? And this poor this this man don't even realize it. She gonna start doing shit trying to break up what he got.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
happen anyway. Hmm.
Kim says she prefers sleeping with her dogs anyway. They don't hog the covers. It is what it is.
A
All
dog will love you unconditionally too.
right. Dearest Monty and Mimi, listen, I'm having the hardest time with dealing with a family member that is really considered to be a hypocrite. When I tell you, you can't beat this missionary for shouting and hollering out in church, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, and speaking in tongues. Well, let me just tell you this. I found that this missionary is a rude and hateful bitch. So my aunt, yep, I said it, is dating a man, and then she married this man. Now, when I saw the good Reverend Dr. Bishop Preacher, I knew her tea. I just didn't say anything. First and foremost, it wasn't my tea to spill, and neither is it my cup that I have to drink out of. If she likes it, I love it. I mean, this is her third marriage and all. I have found that I stay clear of this man only to deal with him at family functions if need be, and occasionally at church when I must. The other night, I received a phone call around 12:30 in the morning. Of course, I looked at the caller ID and it was coming from my aunt's phone. I answered, of course. I didn't know what was going on. To my surprise, it was her on the other line screaming in the phone. Demon, you going to hell. You're going to burn in hell for this. I can't believe you. You're just a nasty demon. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I finally get her to answer me. She stated that I needed to stay away from her husband. I was so confused. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. I kept asking her, what are you talking about? She went on to say he admitted to her that he had a crush on me and that I was the type of man he would want to be with. I was a temptation for him and he needed to stay away from me. What in the hell? This fat ass missionary called me in the middle of the night to tell me that I was tempting her man. Now, wait a minute. You have damned me to hell because of his issues. She ended the conversation with, when you die, I'm gonna piss on your grave. And the bitch and the bitch hung up. Did I mention that she's a missionary in the church? Did I mention that this was in the middle of the night? Now let's be clear. Nothing, absolutely nothing has happened between us, nor have I ever looked at him in that way at all. Regardless, she had no right to do what she did. And she is yet to apologize. And I've been asked not to come to any family functions that are held at her house. And I can still attend church if I want to. Mimi and Monty, I'm hurt, bothered, and pissed the fuck off. I really want to testify at church and expose these ain'ts for who they are. But then I thought about it. If I'm that big of a temptation for his ass, then maybe I should. Well, of course, I called my mother and she said, let it go, pray on it and move on. I done prayed and I ain't heard nothing. What do I do? What do I say? Who do I sincerely tempted to tempt his ass for real? Listen.
You go first on that one, child. I got to gather myself.
So
That was a mouthful there.
let me say this. It's not your fault that you look the way that you look or you're tempting this man without even saying anything to him. The problem lies within him, okay? It's within himself. He is a homosexual. He's a homosexual, or he's bisexual, or he doesn't identify, however you want to look at it. But this man is clearly attracted to you. Now, my issue comes with this aunt for even having the audacity to call you and call you all kinds of demons in the middle of the night and damning you to hell, and then gonna tell you she gonna piss on your grave when you die. That's deep. That means that, listen, Auntie has never liked you. For her to be able to call and say this to you, she's been holding this in for a long time. Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. This aunt don't like you, boo. She don't like you. And now you're a threat to her. And you called her a fat ass missionary. So maybe she's a little insecure. Maybe it could be that. I don't know. But she's a missionary. So should she be talking to you like that? According to this other woman that wrote this letter to me and said that I was an ordained reverend, or I pretended to be, or whatever, she shouldn't be talking like that. But this woman is clearly coming from a place of hurt. She knows what her husband is. Most women that marry down low, or bisexual or homosexual men, they know. Me and Mimi disagree. She believes that they don't know. I believe that
No,
they know.
I didn't. No. I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I said, no, we was talking about my friend, her situation. I didn't say all situations.
Okay,
But
so some women believe that they can change a man with what's between their legs. They think that it has something in it that it'll change a gay man from his wrist being broken to it to be straight, whatever. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this. There is no need for you to go involve the church in this. This is foolishness. The church will find out sooner or later. Trust
the
me.
church don't care, but they probably all like her ass.
They probably, what's done in the dark will be, it'll come to the light. I promise you. So you don't have to worry about this right here. Let this go. Your aunt told you how she feels about you. Accept it. And then this is the other thing. Whenever you see this man again, he gonna be watching. Trust me. Just turn around and just look at him. Just give him that look like, and just keep walking. Because
I wouldn't give him that much.
I would.
See, this is what I would have said to Auntie first. But she said that that she gonna piss on my grave when I die. I'm like, your ass about to meet Jesus, and you got about another 10, 15 years. So you die first. You can't piss on my shit. And the other part, I would have told her, tempting your husband, like, honey, your husband couldn't even pull me. So let's move on next. But don't worry, because Auntie's gonna get hers, because husband probably gonna end up messing with the choir director or somebody else in that damn church.
I feel sorry for you. I really, really do, that you're having to carry around the hurt.
I don't feel no. You don't have nothing to. He has nothing to be sad about. You know who this bitch is. Believe it.
But you know what, Mimi? Words hurt. Words hurt. Regardless, coming from an aunt, for an aunt. And I mean, I have an aunt
I have an aunt.
that's
She
mad.
she died. Meanest bitch on that ever walked the earth. She was a shepherd for the devil. And when I tell you, when I went to her funeral, I just wanted to make sure the bitch was dead. Like most people did. She was awful to me my entire life.
Mhm.
She just wasn't happy. I felt nothing for when she lived, and I ain't feel nothing for when she died. So what she had to say about me, I could really, I couldn't, I could care less.
Mhm.
And some things you gotta let them roll off. Yeah, okay, it hurts that she done said this messed up stuff, but what is she adding to your life, sir? What really? I mean, honestly, what is she in your life? That's when you take you take inventory of who she is in your life. If she sounds like from what you've said, she's added nothing good to your life. So when we don't like when we have shit that's not good, what do? We throw it away. So throw that bitch in the trash and keep moving.
I have to agree with Mimi. I have an aunt that was very nasty to me. I wrote about her in my book. Um, and it has come to a point to where I used to long for us to repair a relationship or whatever, and I don't even long for that anymore. Even though she is who she is to me, it's one of those things that you get to a point where you just say, you know what, that's a toxic place, and I don't want to be there, and I don't have to be there. You know who you are. Just because somebody gives you a coat doesn't mean that you have to wear it. It doesn't often fit. So don't try to force yourself into being that. You know you're not a demon. You know you're not nasty. And in fact, I'm gonna tell you, you're not a demon. You're not nasty. You are who God created you to be. Believe that. Believe that from me. And move on. Don't worry about that. And as far as uncle, pastor, preacher, reverend, doctor, whoever he is, sir, sir, for you to openly admit to your wife that this dude was your temptation, I applaud you for that, for saying that you have a temptation, but you can't put it on that dude. Any man is a temptation for you. Let's own it. This dude didn't just come around and you just start feeling this way. You've been feeling this way a long time. You just felt like that you can put this on this dude. So don't do that. That's ugly, sir. Move on. Go on. If you want a little ding-a-ling, go get you one. Tell the auntie that you want one and move on. That's where I am, Mimi, in life. There's no need in just faking the funk. If that's what Papa want, Uncle, whoever he is, Bishop, whoever, if that's what you want, go get it. Go get it. But stop involving innocent people in your foolishness that had nothing to do with it. I have a problem with that. When people will pull people into mess that they don't belong into, I have a problem with that. And it makes me look at people totally different. And for you to wear the name of Reverend, Bishop, Doctor, and all this, and for you to mishandle the power that's been given to you, damn you. You the one she need to piss on. Not in the grave, but in the bed. She need to just stand over you and just say, this is who you are, piss, and move on. I said it.
Well, I just say all that's the okay, what he said, but I just say fuck her. And just move on. I ain't even wasting all my words on somebody. You don't like me, I don't like you back.
I don't like you back. Listen, this is our last letter. It says, my toxic relationship. Dear Monty and Mimi, I think I'm addicted to my ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend, depending on the day of the week. We have been off and on for about 3.5 years now. We've been good for about 2 months, then off. Then all of a sudden, he will do something that pisses me off and causes me want to break up with him. I mean, he's lied to me, cheated on me, and he's so immature sometimes. However, he makes me laugh like no other, and he has given me some of the best surprises I've ever received. Plus, the sex with him is beyond amazing. I mean, I've been with other guys, but none of them even come close to this man in the bedroom. My friends say great surprises and mind-blowing sex on everything. And if me and the ex break up as often as we do, maybe I should move on. But I can't bring myself to let him go. Say I move on and find another guy that doesn't cheat, is mature, and always treats me right, but the sex is terrible. I think if I work with the ex and help him grow a little, I will have my perfect man. Please tell me what you think.
Let me tell you something. All you have is great sex. And I will say this, because when I was younger, I have stayed in a relationship maybe a year or two too long when the sex is mind blowing. But that comes when you don't fully know who you are, when you don't, your value system is not fully developed. You really don't know what you really need from, from something else or, from someone else. So you can't change them. And that's unfortunately, I had put a post on my page about a month ago, and it's so true. That's why I bust out laughing when I saw it. It said women. I said we. It said you. We fell into the dysfunction of the relationship when we, of what we need when we chose Jodeci over Boys to Men. And then when I say that thing was it's so true, so true.
So Boys and
It's
Men
the
with a good
clean cut,
man and
the
Joe
clean cut good guy. Or you just want the wretched one, and you want to, because what women will do, unfortunately, women have. Because women, the biggest misconception is that we're not shallow, but women are very shallow. We want that package, the package that normally is straight out of fresh off the block, and I'm talking about D block,
Mhm,
in a halfway back program.
mhm.
He working so we're part time, got to be back in at 9 o'clock with the abs, and because normally those are the ones that are really good in bed because that's all they have to offer. So if the one thing you have to offer, you got to be very good at it. So what happens is we try to make that guy the guy that we need, and that it does not happen that way. Period. So I need for you to let go of that mind blowing sex and work on yourself, and hopefully you'll meet somebody, have a connection, and then you know y'all can blow each other's minds on some level. But
Ashanti,
you
I
can't.
agree with you.
Yeah.
So,
What?
so let me just speak for me. I've never had just mind blowing sex without having the other part of it. I think that it's important anytime that you lay down that there is a chemistry that causes everything to kind of come together. Can you have good sex? Yes. But what makes it mind blowing is whenever you are connected financially and you're connected spiritually and you're connected in all the other aspects that go with sex. So
But
my
that's
thing is,
right there. That's where. But I was just saying,
yeah.
whoever this
So
person is, they don't. If you basing everything on sex, you got to look within and start to, you got to dig a little deeper and find out why you so shallow, why this is all that you accept or
You
require.
know, if you're so consumed with that, I did not know this until the other day. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was saying how someone had signed him up to test sex toys. One of his friends, because he just recently went through a breakup, and they signed him up to test out sex toys. So they send him a link. They send him something, and he gets to try it. I guess like every couple of weeks, he gets to try a new sex toy. Baby, we gonna find out what that link is, and we gonna sign you up. Because if that's all you need is sex, if that's what has your mind, something is wrong. It should be the full package. The full package looks like financial, it looks like spiritual, it looks like covering, it looks like a whole lot of things. And all you keep saying that is he surprises you with gifts. I mean, he gives you, he surprises you. What is a surprise? McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Church's Chicken. What is it? What is a surprise?
This is deeper than that. This right here, whoever this person is, you need, honestly, you don't need to date anybody. You got to go
Mm-mm.
and find out why it is that you have so little value for yourself, that just a couple of little trinkets and being screwed, you know, and having your mind blown sexually is enough. So that's it's a much deeper issue.
It's,
This ain't this is some therapy here. You
yeah,
need to talk to somebody
you
and
need to
figure
talk to
out where this
somebody,
from.
and we need to find out who these toys is that can come to your house so you can get this other man out your system.
No, we ain't gonna do no damn. He don't need nothing stuck nowhere or on suction or nothing. Right now, he need to get his head straight. Period.
I listen. Even when people are on drugs, Mimi, they give you a little bit to ease you off of it. When they take you to those rehab places, they just don't make you stop cold turkey.
Okay. Well, I don't know nobody. Everybody I know on crack, they can't give you no little bit of crack to get you off. That only work with heroin.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends. It's different drugs require, different treatments. This treatment is mental.
It is a
So
mental issue.
you go talk to somebody and figure out, what the ticky boom is, because it's definitely one there.
A ticky boom.
Mhm.
So, final thoughts, Mimi, on tonight. Final thoughts.
Uh, Tonight was very uneventful from beginning to end.
From beginning to end.
Honey, that from the technical difficulties to that damn ladder, from the church lady. Um, I'ma say this, and I mean it. I really don't give a fuck. No, I don't. And I'm gonna tell you, for so long, because I used to be in the church real strong, and I used to give a fuck too much about what people thought of me, and how they viewed me, and I was finding myself I was living for other folks,
Mhm,
and I finally woke up and was like, these folk ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in.
mhm,
Half of them trying to get there themselves, and trying to get there is that's a full-time job. So I don't worry about what nobody else doing, and I can't worry about what the fuck you think about me. If you like me, great. If you don't, fuck you. That's all I can say.
Ooh, so,
And let me clarify as well. I know I have a very vast vocabulary. Very. My mother raised me that way. Um, we were education was very big in our house, but sometimes some shit you got to say, you just got to use that daggone cuss word to really bring that bitch home. That's all.
so listen.
But I want to say, and I'm gonna end this on this. Whoever wrote that, the peekaboo bitch, God bless you, sugar. And I hope you find what it is you're looking for, cause you ain't gonna find it on here, cause we ain't changing shit. So if you don't like it, just don't tune in. But for everybody else, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. And the folks that keep writing the letters to us, keep showing us the love. We gonna keep, just like our theme song say, we got something to say, and we gonna keep on saying it. So that's my final thought. So you go ahead and you give folks what you need to give.
Happy birthday, Stephanie. So listen, Stephanie is a mom to me. She is so sweet. It's Dr. Hill's wife. Stephanie is a lot like Mimi. She says what she wants to say. And a lot of people misunderstand her, but she is the most loving and givingest person. So I want to say happy birthday to Stephanie Hill. I sent you a message.
Happy
But
birthday, Miss Stephanie.
I love you, and I hate that I didn't get to see you, but I'll see you soon, I promise. Um, so listen, I want to end with this. Um, People have the right to feel the way that they feel. People have the right to say what they want to say. Just as we give the opinions about the letters that we receive from people, we only try to come from a place of love or an experience or something of that nature. We offer advice. I want you to all to know, love you too. I want you to know that in no way, back in the day, the letter that I read about me would have put me in a place to where I'd have been like, oh my God, they're thinking, but I'm so much bigger than that. And I'm so much stronger than that. I really don't care what people think of me anymore. I've been delivered from that. That's that mustard seed faith.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been delivered from that, so I don't have to worry about how people view me or what they think that I should do or how I should act as an ordained reverend. I don't do those things anymore. I don't care. You can feel the way that you feel. I have an opinion just like everything else. I often say, while you're watching me and you want me to live up to a standard, are you really living up to the standard that people set for you? Are you looking in the mirror and are you saying to yourself, I want Lamont to live up to this standard, so let me show Lamont how to live up to this standard? Or are you just saying, oh, he would look better if he did it this way? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? We're choosing to speak out and talk about things that will help people in the church, in the community, everywhere. So it's just not one thing. We're not choosing to hurt anyone. So my thing is this. God bless you, boo. I hope and pray that the God that you serve will help you get to the place that you're trying to get to in life. And as far as the people that are writing in, that are hurt, the one with the little stinky tutu, baby, get you some help. I mean, and that comes from a place of love. To the people that have had words hurt,
When I did say that and
yeah,
the anonymous letter,
yeah,
that is at
that's
least
a
the information to get to. Yeah.
yeah, that's a place of love. And so this show has been designed to be real, honest, and to think outside the box. Um, do I know that people judge me? Do I know that some church people will never ever let me in their pulpit because of this show? I do. And with that, that's fine. That's part of ministry. I may not minister to the people in your pulpit, but I guarantee you somebody's telling them about this show. So that's ministry within itself. So if I don't ever get to stand up in your pulpit and preach a word, honey, I've preached on my own show, and God has created a platform that nobody can stop me from being on. So God bless you. And as far as for missionary Mimi, I'm proud of you, honey. I'm proud of you, missionary Mimi. Love you too, Marsha. Um, so yeah, that's what that is. So I'm gonna end on this. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube live in the chair with Montee and Mimi. Follow us. Listen, we know that we're going to someplace sometime soon, Mimi. Listen, I'm claiming that thing. Sometime soon, we'll be somewhere bigger than this, and people are going to keep hearing what we have to say. God bless you. Yeah, I said it. God bless you. We love you, and good night. Peace out.
I got something to say.